Greetings, humans. I'm Andrei. I'm here with Couscous and with Aliki, and we are continuing our journey through the album Fates, latest album from Eight Lives Down. We have just completed Deicide, the song, not the band, and we are now going to move to the point. And I'm really curious what's the point of this song.
It'll disappoint you then.
Are you in?
Well, screen share.
Thank you. What would I do without you?
Listen to music alone.
Probably.
About things that I can't control, and I'm paying the price, and it is definitely taking its toll. And I am hearing voices, and I'm sure that they're lacking a soul, and I don't really wanna know what your opinion is. I'm immobilized back there that someone will take hold of me, and I'm protecting elbows by falling badly onto my knees. And I wanted to join your group, but I cannot afford the fee, and I will live and die alone, and I don't really mind. I hate this stress. I hate this. What's the point of? What's the point of? What's the point of? What's the point
of this song?
than I'll ever be, and I'm answering questions that are making me just wanna scream. And I'm trying to focus on what is rather than what it seems, and I don't really think that this'll ever help me out. I hate this. Hate this stress. I hate this. Hate this stress. What's the point of? What's the point of? What's the point of? What's the point? What's the point of? What's the point of? What's the point of? What's the point? Ta-da!
I didn't realize how spot on that pun I made was.
Yeah.
I would say the point of is 3 minutes and 17 seconds of disturbingly entertaining incoherence. So opening line, and that also comes later in the song with the distorted dissonant. I couldn't even tell for sure if it was guitar or bass or both because it was pretty high.
Yeah.
That's
Bass.
just bass.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just intentionally dissonant to just to set the tone, right? Okay. The first verse is describing me more than I wish anything ever did.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if you have this experience as well, and how do you handle it?
I consider myself a very simple person.
Consider myself might be the key word there, but we'll see.
I just get on with life.
Oh.
So I just accept it and go, okay. And it doesn't distress me too much. That's how I live with it and get along with it.
But then why do you have the line, I'm obsessing endlessly about? Because that doesn't sound like letting it go and moving on with your life. That sounds
doesn't
like
sound like letting it go, but that's what the music sounds more like.
Oh, so you just put the obsessing because the music is obsessing.
Yeah. I write very fluidly.
More impulsively how it comes than always trying to orchestrate a point out of it. Ha.
Yeah.
That was not intentional. I love the title to this song.
Yeah.
I want to pick on, I'm regurgitating shit that's older than I'll ever be.
Yeah.
It's not older than I am. It's older than I'll ever be. Because as I get older, it keeps getting older and the distance is the same.
Yeah.
But in order for it to be shit that's older than I'll ever be, it has to be shit that I somehow took in before I was existing. So how?
Yes.
Am I supposed to try to make sense of that?
So I don't know if you're supposed to try to make sense of it. I know what I was thinking of.
Let's roll with that.
Yeah, so I was thinking, I mean, to be honest, for a lot of this song, I was really just thinking about my childhood, which is why, like, in the first verse, the most specific line in relation to that is I'm protecting elbows by falling badly onto my knees. Because my mother did this really annoying thing at some point, not on purpose. Absolutely not on purpose. But she was just like living life like a normal human being, and in passing decided to inform me that the elbows are one of the most neglected parts of the human body. And then I was like, oh, I'm gonna look after my elbows so well.
Like for some reason that just stayed in your head.
Yeah. Which then led to me as a child sometimes doing this really stupid thing where when I would fall, I would put my arms behind my back.
But isn't there like the self-preservation instinct of doing this?
Self-preservation. Humans are very good at adapting, okay?
Wow.
You can defeat any instinct with enough willpower.
That is one of the most terrifying things about human nature.
Yeah.
Because why do we have the instinct then?
So I fell one time and I got my internet connection's really slow, by the way.
You're moving smoothly here so far.
Oh, nice. So I fell this one time and I got a small, nothing horrendous, but I got a small nail lodged in my chin because I didn't put my hands in front, so there was no barrier, and I just went like face first and just slapped, got a nail inside my chin. I still have a scar from it. So when we meet next, you can look at it.
Okay.
And you can be like, and then you can think about that when you listen to the point and be like, what a moron. As I said, I never said I was smart. So, I'm regurgitating shit that's older than I'll ever be is because in the Greek education system, they like it when you learn things off by heart and when you parrot whatever stupid lesson it is.
So like the Romanian education system.
Yeah. Yeah. Very Eastern brainwashing, like, we want you to be stupid. And uneducated, because we don't want you to learn. So I'm specifically thinking of history, because I don't know. I don't know if you can conceive of how painfully crappy it is to come from a country like Greece, where you could devote your entire life to the history of that country. You'll never get through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much history, and they want you to learn the history because they want you to obtain some weird identity from the nation, and they want you to believe that you belong and that you're one of them and they're one of you, and blah, 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 even though we're just like creating the identity in real time, but that's fine. So that's the I'm regurgitating shit that's older than I'll ever be. It's also and I'm answering questions that are making me just want to scream. The line I'm trying to focus on what is rather than what it seems is a commentary on the ancient Greek obsession of ine and pheneste, so what it is versus what it appears to be, which is an extremely common theme and motive throughout most ancient Greek writing, and is presented as like this extremely intelligent observation on life and the quality of life, and also one of the prime ideas, let's say, that ancient Greeks had that allowed them to develop a scientific way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool, but ultimately, it's like, fuck off. So yeah,
that line really hits me because a lot of the times, it actually hits me on a more personal level because a lot of the times I doubt my own perception. So I'm like, this feels this way, but that doesn't mean that it is this way. And
yes,
what if I'm the problem? More often than I like, it turns out I am at least partly the problem.
Which I think is a useful question to ponder, and it's a useful way to reflect, but it isn't a useful thing to exclusively focus on.
Yeah.
And it's not the way you want to think permanently. It just needs to be one of the available options and perspectives that you visit in your process. But when you get stuck in it, you're just like, paralyzed.
I like literally the phase in my life that I would describe as panic attacks was dominated by this thought pattern.
Yep.
So yeah, 100%.
Yay.
I like how we connect in shared suffering and self-destruction. Okay, so that's the point.